Hello and welcome back here to our Blyth Spartans series. We got a big episode here today. First off, a big matchup against Darby County, a team that got relegated from the championship. So they have a ton of quality. And then in the second game, we're going to Poundland, we're going to Walsall, which should be a bit of an easier game compared to the first one. But we're going to need to put in good performances in both games if we want to come out with anything. First thing we got to go over, we have some transfer news. We do have 2 new players that have joined the club. First is Jordan Garrick, a 28-year-old Jamaican who is going to be our backup striker. And can also come in off the bench to that left-sided inside forward. He is definitely a physical threat. Some phenomenal physical traits. He already has a goal and a couple of assists in his appearances in the league and Papa John's trophy. We did have him in during preseason, and he did very well for us in preseason. I was hoping I could get someone in on a loan, so we wouldn't have this big wage contribution to our wage bill, but we weren't able to make that happen. So Jordan joins us for the season. And then a player that we did get on loan is Nikki Naylor, not paying any of his wages. He is a 19-year-old center back joining us on loan from West Brom. He looks a very good player, and I think he is going to have a pretty good career. And I think he will thrive here at Blyth. So you might be wondering why we signed a center back. That is because we sold one. We have sold Kamaro Grant to Darby for $625,000, which is our record. We also put in a sell-on clause. But he joins Darby, and it was a sad day for us, but it was time for us to move on as his contract was expiring at the end of the season. And he already stated that he was going to explore his options and would not be signing a contract extension with us. So Darby made an offer on deadline day, and it was one that we could not pass up. Kamaro, of course, was our captain, has been with us since League 2. He made 128 league appearances, got himself 11 goals. I lied, he actually joined us in the National League. So he joined us in our second season of this series. One of our longest serving players here at the club. We're going to miss him and wish him all the best in his career. Happy for the money we got out of him. Perhaps he could appear for Darby today when we take them on. Now switching over to the schedule view, here's how we've gotten on since last time. So after that opening game win against Huddersfield in the league, we took them on in the EFL Cup, and they beat us down, a 4-0 victory for them. An absolute terrible showing from the boys there. It feels like we get knocked out in the first game every single year in that cup. Mostly because we always get a tough team, and it's terribly scheduled. It's always the second game of the season, just a few days after the first one. So we're always rotating our squad. And yeah, Huddersfield took full advantage of that. They got their revenge. But then we bounced back with a 4-1 victory against Wigan. Octoflex, Bob, Kundal, and Fajeri all getting on the score sheet. But then we followed that up with a 2-1 defeat against Rotherham. We got off to a flyer. Octoflex, a 3rd-minute goal. But they peg us back twice in the first half, and that is how things end. Then we got 3 wins on the bounce, a 2-0 victory over Leyton Orient, then a 2-1 victory over Crewe in the Papa John's Trophy, then a 3-2 victory against Notts County in the league, before our latest game was a 1-1 draw against Exeter, which was a bit of a disappointment. Game we should have won, but we weren't at the races for a while. Hopefully that'll see a response from the boys out there today against Darby. Here's how the league table is looking. Currently sitting in 3rd position. So another great start to the season. Hopefully we can keep this up for a full season and not have a late season fade like we normally do. Now, let's go over the team selection for today's game against Darby. Wickens is in goal. He returned from his injury a few games ago. Backline is going to be Blake, Kinney, Warner, and O'Neill. Midfield trio of Morton, Helm, and Serjan. That leaves the attackers as Akoflex, Bob, and Fajiri. Injury news, Martin Palm is out injured. He's going to be out for 2 months with a broken collarbone that he suffered in training just a day ago. So that is disappointing for him. And James Norris is going to be out for a few weeks as well after picking up a groin strain in our last game. But we got our strongest team out there today at home against a tough Darby County. Can we get a victory here at home? Come on, the Spartans, let's get it done. First highlight, Darby on the ball off of a throw-in deep in our territory. They whip it across and it's headed just over. That was a very dangerous opportunity. Free kick for the Spartans. Helm plays it up to Warner. Over to Bob. Can you whip it across? No, he plays it back to O'Neill. Needed to put that in the danger zone, but we're still on it. Serjan plays it up to Fajiri, who fires it home, and the flag stays down. What a ball in by Serjan, and a finish by Fajiri. I thought for sure the flag was going to go up. Yeah, that looked like it was offside at first glance there. Let's take a look here. I would say that looks offside to me, but the flag stays down, and we are up 1-0, but we're straight into a highlight. Are Darby gonna peg us back instantly here? Oh no. Okay, the shot goes wide. That had me nervous there. Another highlight, and we're on the ball once again. Serjan plays it out to Blake. He's going to whip it across. Back post for Bob. Off the crossbar. Oh, his header. Not looping in time off the crossbar. Goal kick for Darby. They play it long and they win the ball. Don't concede right on the brink of halftime. Good interception by Serjan. Fajiri on the ball. Plays it back to Serjan. Slows it down, plays it over to Blake. Still on it, back up to Serjan. He's going to play it first time to Helm. Oh, that has to be a goal. What a save by the keeper, but Helm has to bury that opportunity. Oh, man. Should have been 2-0, but we go into halftime here. A goal up on Darby County. A good first 45 minutes of the game. Keep it up here, boys. Early highlight here in the second half. Darby throw it in. Oh no. Ooh, that was very close to a goal. Corner here for the Spartans. Blake whips it in. It's cleared away by Darby. Blake is going to pick up that loose ball. Plays it inside to Warner. Over to Helm. Now Bob on the ball, looking for options, plays it back to Helm. Serjan now, over to Morton, plays it up to Bob. Bob, are you serious? If he went to the goalkeeper's left. That would have been a goal. And the corner gets cleared again. Blake picks it up, and that's where the highlight ends. Now a corner for Darby. It's whipped in. Ooh. Header goes just over. They're one here for the Spartans. Akaflex heads it up to Serjan. Now Bob on the ball. Oh, gets blocked. It falls back to Bob. Back post for Akaflex, off the post and out for a goal kick. But we're straight into another highlight. We're on the ball once again. Akaflex cuts around a player, plays it out to Blake, whips it across, falls to Bob, and Bob converts it this time 2-0 to the Spartans. Let's go. Blake whips in the cross, gets all the way to Bob, beats the keeper near post, squeaking it in there. Let's go. Let's go ahead and make a substitution. We're going to bring on Jordan Garrick for Akaflex. First time you will be seeing Garrick in the series. We have a couple more tired players out there, but we're just going to make that one sub for now. Got another highlight here, and we're on the ball once again. Bob plays it inside to home. He's just going to play it back to the keeper. Oh, that's a great ball up to O'Neal. Ton of space, and it falls to Fajeri eventually. But he puts it wide of the post. We'll go ahead and make our final two substitutions. We are going to bring on Oliver for Serjan. And we're also going to bring on Christensen for Blake. Got a throw in here for Darby. I was hoping we would create a turnover there, but they're still on the ball. Playing it long up, but we have won it. Morton plays it out to Garrick, who is going to get there. Whips it across. Oh, he's looking for Bob. But Darby cleared away, and now they're looking to create a counterattack here. Great tackle by Kenny, though. And we are now bringing it forward ourselves. And what a goal by Jordan Garrick. From downtown, 25, 30 yards out, Jordan Garrick. Have a bow, son. What a way to introduce yourself to the channel. Wow, what an absolute rocket from Jordan Garrick. That is going to seal the game for us. A 3-0 victory. It looks like it's on the cards for us. Oh, Darby have something to say about that, though. Oh my gosh, they've hit the post. Where was our defense there? A late highlight here. We turn it over. Darby play it long. Warner doesn't win that header, and they are through on goal. He was offsides, but somehow misses the target anyway. And we have probably the last highlight here. Christensen on the ball, plays it up to Helm. Oliver plays it to Garrick, who plays it to Fajeri. Is the flag staying down? No, it is not. Highlight still going on here. Not sure why. Surely you would just blow the whistle. Okay, now we're looking at this. Fajeri clearly offside. And now the full-time whistle is blown. A 3-0 victory for the Spartans. What a performance out there from the team. Absolutely dominating Darby here today. Darby, like I said, are a very, very tough team. So I am absolutely buzzing with that performance. And now I'll bring you back for our second game against Walsall. And we're back. Here's the team to take on Walsall. Just one change, and that is due to an injury. Garrick comes in for Fajeri. Picked up a twisted knee in training, so he'll miss this game, but he'll be back for next one. So nothing serious there. So yeah, let's keep up the same type of performance as we did last game and we'll walk away with another big 3 points. Come on, the Spartans. Early highlight, a throw-in for the Spartans here. Blake on this left-hand side looking for a cross. He whips it in, and Aquaflex not able to get that header on target. But I like that early pressure from the Spartans, and we're straight into another highlight pretty much. Aquaflex, just overruns the ball. Now Walsall bringing it forward on a counterattack. They are through on goal. And his angle was forced wide, and Wickens with a big save. A corner to defend now. It's whipped in, and they get their head on it, but it is over for a goal kick. Corner for the Spartans. Blake whips it in, and it falls all the way to Serjan. Goalkeeper has absolutely had a howler there. He came out to punch that and just completely missed the ball. Serjan with an easy tap in. 1-0. Just about 5 minutes before halftime. A great time to score. Let's go. And that's how we go into halftime. A 1-0 lead, but we have not had the best performance so far. A very even, tight match. Need to improve here in the second half. Come on, boys. 45 minutes to go. Throw in here for the Spartans. Blake has his throw-in headed clear, but it falls right back to Blake, and we're on the ball. Helm with a long-range shot, and it is just over. That was not a bad effort, but it just goes over. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make a double substitution. Burns on for Aquaflex, and Mayembe on for Bob. Another throw in here for the Spartans, and we are on it. Blake whips in a cross. Cleared away, but O'Neal picks up that ball now. Now it's his turn for a cross. Goes to Burns, and Mayembe with a tight range effort. Tight angle effort, and it's off the post. And now it eventually comes to a goal kick. That was a real good opportunity there. And our final substitution is going to see Kundal come on for Serjan. Just under 15 minutes left to play. A 1-0 advantage for the Spartans. We're so close, but anything can happen. Final 30 seconds of the game. We're on the ball. If we get a goal here, it'll be game over. And Kundal has a go at it from the top of the box. It goes out for a goal kick, and that is where the full-time whistle is blown. A big episode today. 6 points for the Spartans. A dominating performance in the first game. This one was much more of a grind, but we pulled it out. A 1-0 victory, and we'll take a look at the league table here, but we should be right up near the top of it. So after today's episode, we move up a couple positions. We are currently in second place, just 1 point off of first. Bristol Rovers sitting on 20. We are on 19. So an absolutely fantastic episode. 2 wins. Absolutely buzzing with that. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you leave it a like down below. And if you are new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos coming to the channel. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.